Thank you, Chair. I'd like to just say to start with that it does feel like yet again planning committees are being dragged into the ongoing spat between Cottam School and local residents at Stoke Lodge. I've never sat through a planning committee, and it's my 7th year where we've discussed endlessly the pruning of a few branches from a tree. Now, regarding the butchery of the tree, it's not butchery, nor will it look like a lollipop. And anyone who bothered to look at the photographs during the officer's presentation will see that that is the case. It's also not uncommon when a tree is pruned to have more than one branch removed. This may shock some people, but it means that it only has to recover once from being pruned. Whether it's got 2 or 3 branches chopped off or 1 branch makes little difference. It's only vulnerable during that period of time while it's healing over on that wound. So the question we really need to look at is what's being asked for here. Well, first off, they want to prune a tree, take a few branches off, and sort out the pavilion so that some school kids can do their sport classes with reasonably decent facilities. And as someone who isn't a kid, doesn't have kids, and doesn't give a damn about sport, nonetheless, I still think it's important that kids have access to some decent sporting facilities. And the tree isn't going to die as a result of being pruned a bit. It's not going to be suddenly not a tree anymore. It's not going to look like a giant lollipop. It will just be a normal tree, a healthy tree that has a few less branches than it has at the minute. And it will doubtless, being an ash tree, continue to grow and thrive. There doesn't need to be a compromise on this. They can get one job done in one go, rather than having to have our council tree surgeons going back there again and again and again to chop off a branch here, a twig there. Maybe there'll be a leaf overhanging something one day, and one side or another will get into a fight about it, and then it'll be called in again. And I just think that rather than wasting our time and the officers' time and a lot of council taxpayers' money, we could do a simple job that will not in any way harm the tree. The arboricultural officer knows his job. It was quite clear from what he was talking about that he knows what he's doing. And I'm quite happy to take his guidance on this and to support the officer's recommendation.
Thank you, Ollie. Fee next, please.
Right, what Ollie said basically,